What's up guys, it's Finnrall and here's every weapon's best signature in Brawlhalla. Every weapon has 3 signatures, side sig, neutral sig and down sig. So I'll pick 3 best signatures for each weapon, one for the side sig, one for the neutral sig and one for the down sig. And then I'll pick the best one between them. Now each signature has different usage in different situations, but I'll pick the one that covers the overall usage. So let's get into it. Starting with Axe, for side sig it is the Azoth side sig. Azoth has one of the best signature kit in the entire game, so you probably saw this coming. The side sig is super fast, so it is unreactable unless you're expecting it. Also the force on this thing is crazy. For the neutral sig, it is the Teros sig obviously. This one is just an abomination. This sig is extremely strong and can delete stocks in seconds. If you hit this off stage, it's a confirmed kill. Every Teros player loves spamming this sig. And for the down sig, the Azoth down sig is the best one. It covers a lot of ground, very safe to throw out and it is unpunishable. This one is super good at edge guarding your opponent and the force on this thing is crazy. You can spam this as much as you want and if your opponent tries to punish it, they will probably get caught in the active frames, or you can just hit them with neutral light if they don't get caught in the sig. So the best signature between these 3 is the Azoth Axe down signature, because Axe don't have a grounded kill option except for neutral light, but you have to do a lot of damage before killing with neutral light, and this sig covers that and it's unpunishable. You cannot spot dodge this sig because you will get caught in the long ass active frames. You can also gravity cancel it to cover more area. Next up, boots. There isn't many boots legend in the game right now, so the options for sigs are less. But for side sig, TS1 is the best. It's lightning fast and impossible to react. You can use it raw or as a mix up, and you can also slide charge it upstage, which will catch your opponent for the most of the time. It may not have a lot of force, but still it's super fucking good. For the neutral sig, I think is the Red Raptors one. This one is fast with a good amount of force. It's super good at catching people trying to recover to the stage, and because of the long active frame, it catches multiple dodges. Also it is hard to punish because of the hitbox and the active frame as well. And for the down sig, you know it is the Tesca down sig. It's super fast and has active input. That means you can send your opponent flying or you can slam them on stage. But the active input version is very weak off stage. It hits both grounded and air opponents. By air I meant it catches jumps, which is just fucking insane. There isn't any boot sig that can do that in the game right now. Also the kill power is insane. So between these 3 boot sigs, Tesca boots down sig is by far the best one. Next one, blasters. This is the one for side sig, the Ada blaster side sig. It's fast, covers a lot of ground with shit ton of force. Also because of the long active frames, it's futile to spot dodge or dodge in. At lower health, you can true combo it with downlight and it's very satisfying to hit. For the neutral sig, it is the Isaiah's neutral sig. Blasters have a 45-degree angle weakness because there isn't any light attack that covers that angle, but Isaiah's neutral sig covers that weakness. Now there are other blaster sigs that covers that 45-degree angle, like Diana's neutral sig or Reno's neutral sig, but those two have long active frames compared to Isaiah's neutral sig. So chances of you getting punished is more. That's why Isaiah's neutral sig is better, because it acts like a light attack and it's super fast. So punishing this sig is quite hard. Also at higher damage like around 150, you can do downlight neutral sig true. No other blaster legends can do that. And for the down sig, it's the Lord Brax's one. It's super fast and it is literally a light attack. It is super spammable, unreactable and unpunishable. You can just do this on the edge and your opponent won't be able to do anything. This one is easily one of the best blaster sigs in the game. But the best one between these 3 is Isaiah's neutral signature, simply because it's fast with good amount of force and it covers blaster's weakness. Next, bow. Azoth side sig is the best side sig on bow. This sig is extremely strong, it's fast, have long range and the hitbox is very weird, in a good way. Because of the long active frames, you can't spot dodge it and you can't even punish it either. On platform maps, you can slide charge it and your opponent will not be able to do anything at all. Playing against it is very annoying. For the neutral sig, you just know it, it's the Diana bow neutral sig. This is a cheesy one, you can easily gimp someone offstage with this. Downlight neutral sig has 2 dodge frames, meaning if your opponent doesn't have a dodge, they will get hit by it. And if you hit the downlight with the last hitbox, then you can hit the neutral sig true. Also it catches couple of dodges after a downlight. This is easily one of the best signatures in the entire game. So for the down sig, Yumiko's down sig is the best one because it's a trap signature and it's unpunishable. It can also be used as a spacing tool. Since your opponent can punish you, you can go for a dash downlight to catch them. And if they try to punish, they will probably get caught in the active frames. and if they try to approach from above, you can hit them with neutral light or recovery or even neutral sig, whichever works best in the situation. So between these three, Diana neutral sig is by far the best bow sig in the entire game. Next up, cannon. For the side sig, it is the Onyx side sig without a doubt. It's super fast, super strong, unreactable and unpunishable. You can use it raw or as a mix-up. It's super good at edge guarding. You can just spam this on the edge and your opponent can't do shit. Sidra neutral sig is the best neutral sig on cannon. She shoots her balls from the cannon. She shoots her cannonballs. Anyways, it's a very good aerial sig. You can just do this if your opponent is trying to come off stage, and on stage you can use it to bait your opponent to punish you, and if they try to punish, you can hit them with neutral light. Your opponent have to approach from the ground since they will get hit by the neutral sig if they try to approach from the air, so you can use this sig as a bait as well. Also, this sig is unpunishable. And for the down sig, it is the Isaiah's cannon down sig. This one is super good at edge guarding and it is unpunishable because of the angle, and even on stage it is hard to punish because if you miss you can cover yourself with down air, though it's kinda pointless to use it on stage, but I guess you can use it to build up damage. So the best cannon sig is obviously the Onyx side sig because cannon does not have a grounded kill option and this sig takes care of that. Next one, Gauntlets. Zariel side sig is the best side sig on Gauntlets because it's like a projectile and it's super safe to throw out. Also, it's fast with shit ton of force. Your hardbox is in a safe position while you throw out the hitbox, so it's unpunishable and it reaches far. It's easily the best side sig on Gauntlets. So for the neutral sig, it's the Petros one. It hits both grounded and air and it hits like a truck. Also, it's super fast and hard to punish. It catches couple of dodges after sidelight. On smaller maps, you can delete stocks very early. And for the down sig, it's the Wushang's down sig. This is a crazy one. It hits stack and both sides. You can use it raw or as a mix-up, but I think it works best as a mix-up because if you use it raw, chances are you will miss and get punished. Also, you can slide charge it off stage, which will kill if connects. But the best Gauntlet sig goes to Petros neutral sig because it's super fast, hits both grounded and air, and it's unpunishable. Gauntlet sometimes struggles to finish off opponents since it doesn't have any grounded kill option. It does have grounded downlight recovery, but it's a hard combo to pull off, so this sig covers that weakness. Next up, Greatsword. For the side sig, it's the Jaehyun's one. It's super fast and hits like a truck. Also, it's unreactable and you can slide charge it off stage, which will insta kill if connects. This sig is just super good. For the neutral sig, it's Jaehyun's one again. It hits both air and grounded with a good amount of force. You can also use it in your Greatsword strings as a dodge read option. Also, just look at the hitbox. It's bigger than your mom's ass. So for the down sig, it's the Meiko's down sig. It has a mechanic where it auto catches your opponent, which is extremely good because you don't have to do anything manually. It's super good at offstage and you can also use it as a wake up. You can slide charge it offstage and the best thing your opponent can do is get hit by it. So between these three, Jaehyun's neutral sig is the best one on Greatsword because it's super fast, hits both air and grounded, and the kill power is very good as well. It is by far the best Greatsword signature in the entire game. Next, Hammer. For the side sig, it is the Teros side sig. I don't think I need to talk about it too much. It's fast and hits like a fucking train. On smaller maps, you can easily get early kills with it. For the neutral sig, it's the Cassidy's one. It's fast with a good amount of force and super good at catching people in the air. Also, you can true combo it with downlight and it works at any health. This sig is very satisfying to hit. You just grab your opponent's ass and slam it with the hammer. For the down sig is the Yumiko's down sig. This sig is very good to cover yourself. Your opponent cannot punish this at all. They can't approach from the ground or air since they will get caught in the long ass active frames. On the edge, you can spam this. That means your opponent will have two options. Either recover high or recover low with dodge. If they recover high, you can hit them with neutral air, or if they recover low, you can hit them with downlight or neutral light. Playing against it is super fucking annoying. So the best sig on Hammer is Cassidy's neutral sig because it's very fast, almost like a light attack, and have good force, and you can true combo it with downlight. Next one, Katars. For the side sig, it is the Caspian side sig. This one is kinda underrated. It's a projectile, super fast, and have really good kill power. Plus, Katars can kill on ground. So for the neutral sig, it's the Asuri's one. Every Asuri player wants to kill with this sig. It catches dodge out after neutral light and spikes your opponent down with a lot of force. It is also very good at catching people trying to recover to stage. You can easily get reversal off stage with this sig. And for the down sig, it is the Lucian's down sig. This sig is one of the best edgeguard tool in the entire game. You can easily cheese out a stock with it. On stage, it's kind of pointless to use it, or I guess you can use it to build up damage, but if you hit it off stage, it's a confirm kill. So the best sig on Katars is the Caspian side sig because it's a projectile and projectile sigs are always good. Also, it's super fast with a good amount of force and it's unpunishable. Katars don't have any grounded kill option and this sig makes up for it. Next up, Orb. For the side sig, it is the Petros one, obviously. It's a projectile and super safe to throw out. The force on this thing is also pretty decent and if you charge it, it goes farther. You can clap anyone who is trying to approach from the ground with this sig. For the neutral sig, it is the Fate's neutral sig. It's super fast, unreactable and unpunishable. It is unpunishable because if you miss, you can jump out like this. You can combo it with sidelight, though it's not true. There are similar sigs like this, for example Petros neutral sig or Reno's neutral sig, but Fate's neutral sig is better because it is unpunishable. And for the down sig, it is the Petros down sig. On stage, this is completely useless, but off stage, it's a complete different story. It is one of the best edgeguard tool in the entire game and it is very safe to throw out. On maps with smaller walls, it covers the entire wall. On the edge, you can throw this sig as bait and then instantly go for reverse down air on the wall. It's a very good signature. So the best orb sig is definitely the Fate neutral sig because it's super fast, have good force and it is unpunishable. Also, orb doesn't have any aerial kill option other than recovery and this sig covers that issue. So the next one, Lance. The best side sig on Lance is the Artemis side sig. This sig is just fucking atrocious. It's super fast, unreactable, hard to punish and have a shit ton of force. So for the neutral sig, I have to give it to the Orion's neutral sig because it hits both grounded and air. There. Piece of cake. It catches multiple dodges after sidelight and the kill power is insane. It's just a super good aerial signature. And for the down sig, it is the Scarlet's down sig, obviously. This one is super safe to throw out. You can just let it rip without thinking too much and your opponent will not be able to do shit. Also the force is pretty decent and this sig is most deadly when you slide charge it off stage. So picking the best one between these three is quite hard because all of them are very good, but I think Artemis side sig is the best one on Lance. Main reason, Lance don't have any grounded kill option and this sig covers that up. Next, Scythe. For the side sig, it is the Mordex one and no surprise there. Since launch, Mordex still have one of the best side sigs in the entire game. The side sig is fast and reaches far with good amount of force. Also punishing this sig is quite hard. When your opponent is hugging the wall, you can just do this and you won't even get punished. For the neutral sig, it's again Mordex. This one is extremely powerful and very good at catching dodge ins. You can combo it with soft sidelight and neutral light and it's unjumpable, which means it's a confirm hit if your opponent doesn't have a dodge. Also the force on this thing is incredible. And for the down sig, it is the Mirage down sig. It's super fast and your hardbox barely exists when you use it, so it is unpunishable. Also just look at the hitbox, it's a giant ball and the kill power is just insane. You can use it in multiple ways or you can always let it rip without thinking too much because it's unpunishable. So the best sig on Scythe is the Mordex neutral sig. The only reason I picked this one is because Scythe doesn't have many aerial attacks compared to the grounded ones. So this sig covers that and it catches dodge in after soft sidelight or neutral light. It can also be used as a dodge read option. Next up, Spear. For the side sig, it is the Wushang's one. It is literally a light attack. It's so fucking fast that you can't even react to it. If your opponent is wall hugging and picking their heads, you can use it to clap their cheeks. Spear doesn't have any grounded kill option and this sig is the perfect light attack that covers that issue and it's unpunishable. Also the kill power is really good and that's why it kills quite early. For the neutral sig, it is the Queen Knight's neutral sig. It's super fast with a shit ton of force. Also it is very deceiving because it looks like that it hits short range, but actually it hits quite high. You can fake true combo it with downlight. The reason I said fake true combo is because you can actually dodge out of it. After downlight, you can dodge up out to avoid getting hit by it. Okay, now I'm getting derailed. Like, why the fuck I'm giving tips? It's not a fucking guide video. So for the down sig, you probably guessed it, it's the Orion's down sig. On spear, it's the best down sig because it hits 360 with a lot of force and it has long ass active frames, which means you'll get hit if you dodge in or spot dodge. It's just a very good signature, that's all. Now picking the best spear sig is quite hard, but I think it is the Wushang side sig. Like I said before, spear doesn't have any grounded kill option and this sig takes care of it. Also, it is unpunishable. So the next one, sword. For the side sig, it's the Gyros side sig. The force on this thing is unreal. You can do downlight GC side sig which has 1 dodge frame and this does a lot of damage. This sig is extremely powerful and can kill super early. So for the neutral sig, it is the Vel's neutral sig. This one is super strong, hits both air and grounded. Also, it is unpunishable because if you miss, you can jump out or you can cover yourself with down air or side air depending on your position. I don't know if many people know this, but you can actually hit downlight neutral sig true and it works at any health. Just like blasters, sword also have a 45-degree angle weakness and this sig is the perfect light attack to cover it. This one is just super fucking good. And for the down sig, it is the Bodverse one, obviously. This sig is one of the best edgeguard tool in the entire game. It spikes your opponents down and it also hits stack. Downlight down sig can delete stock in yellow. So the best sig on sword is the Valve's neutral sig, no question about it. Like I said before, it's super strong, unpunishable and it covers sword's weakness. And the last weapon, Unarmed. It's not really a weapon, every legend has it. So anyways, Unarmed has 3 sigs only, the side sig, neutral sig and down sig. So the best one on Unarmed is the down sig. I don't need to talk about it because everyone felt its wrath and knows what it can do on stage and off stage. But one thing people may not know is that downlight down sig is true. This sig is the best one to use in almost every situation. So that was it. Let me know what you guys think down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace on me.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute.